The Galactic Military Academy on Proxima Station had trained warriors from 73 species over its 3-century existence. But it had never seen anything quite like Cadet Mia Rodriguez. She stood at attention in the central courtyard, her polished boots reflecting the artificial sunlight that filtered through the station's atmospheric dome. Around her, cadets from across the galaxy whispered and pointed. The humans had arrived only 6 months ago. 2 representatives from Earth, chosen to prove humanity's worth among the stars. Cadet Zekthor, a Kravian from the warrior caste, towered over her. His chitinous exoskeleton gleamed purple-black, and his mandibles clicked with contempt as he circled the small human female. To him, she was an insult, a soft, weak creature from a backwater world that had barely achieved faster-than-light travel. "Your kind does not belong here," Zekthor hissed, his translator rendering the words in clipped, harsh tones. "You are fragile, slow, weak." Mia's jaw tightened, but she remained silent. Instructor protocol demanded she not engage unless directly challenged with physical contact. Zekthor leaned closer, his breath reeking of ammonia-based metabolism. "My species has conquered 12 systems. What has yours done besides destroy its own planet?" The courtyard had gone quiet. Even the Valanthi energy beings dimmed their luminescence to observe. Cadet Ken Okafor, the other human representative, stood at the edge of the crowd, his fists clenched. He knew what was coming, but interfering would doom both their careers. Zekthor's next action crossed the line. He spat, a thick, corrosive substance that splattered across Mia's right boot. 10 seconds. That's all it took. Mia's hand shot out faster than Zekthor's compound eyes could track. She grabbed his primary manipulator limb and twisted, using his own momentum and overconfidence against him. The Kravian was stronger, yes, 3 times her strength by standard measurements. But Mia didn't fight with strength alone. She pivoted, redirected, and swept his legs. All 4 of them. Zekthor crashed to the ground with a thunderous impact that cracked the synthetic stone beneath him. Before he could recover, Mia had him pinned, her knee on his thorax, her hand gripping the vulnerable joint where his head connected to his body. "On my world," she said quietly, her voice carrying across the silent courtyard. "We have a saying. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog," Zekthor thrashed. But every movement only tightened her leverage. His mandibles clicked frantically. "We evolved on a planet that tried to kill us every single day," Mia continued. "Predators faster than you, stronger than you, with better senses. We survived ice ages, plagues, and our own stupidity. We didn't conquer our world through strength, Cadet. We conquered it through adaptation, determination, and refusing to quit even when everything said we should." She released him and stepped back, coming to attention. Instructor Velmora, a crystalline sentient from the first worlds, glided forward. Her species had been exploring the galaxy when most others were still in their oceans. She had seen thousands of cadets pass through these halls. "Cadet Zekthor," her voice resonated through harmonic frequencies. "You initiated physical assault. You are confined to quarters pending review." 2 security drones escorted the humiliated Kravian away. Velmora turned to Mia, her facets reflecting rainbow patterns. "Cadet Rodriguez, excessive force?" "No, ma'am. Controlled response to direct assault. No permanent damage inflicted. Your assessment is correct." The instructor paused. "Where did you learn such techniques?" "Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, ma'am. A human martial art developed over centuries. It's designed to allow smaller, weaker fighters to defeat larger, stronger opponents through leverage and technique." A ripple of interest passed through the assembled cadets. That evening, Ken found Mia in the observation deck staring at the stars. Earth was invisible from this distance, just another point of light among billions. "That was incredible," Ken said, joining her. "Also completely insane. You know Kravians have filed grievances against entire species for less." Mia shrugged. He crossed the line. "Someone had to show them we're not victims. You could have been expelled." "We're representing our entire planet, Mia." "I know." She turned to face him. "But that's exactly why I couldn't back down. We're not here to be tolerated, Ken. We're here to prove we belong, that we earned our place among the stars." Over the following weeks, something unexpected happened. Cadets began approaching Mia and Ken, asking questions about Earth, about human history, about their combat techniques. The Valanthi wanted to understand human philosophy. The Granthics asked about human endurance capabilities. Even the proud Altarians requested demonstrations of human martial arts. Velimora observed it all with ancient wisdom. She had seen this pattern before millennia ago, when other species first joined the galactic community. The humans possessed something rare, a combination of resilience, creativity, and stubborn determination forged in the crucible of a harsh homeworld. During the final combat trials, Mia and Ken fought as a team against opponents from species with superior natural advantages. They didn't win every engagement. The Granthics were simply too massive, the Velkari too fast. But they never quit, never surrendered, and adapted their tactics with frightening speed. When graduation came, both humans ranked in the top 15% of their class. Unprecedented for a species' first representatives, Zekthor, to his credit, approached Mia before the ceremony. His mandibles moved in what the translator rendered as respect. "I underestimated your kind, Cadet Rodriguez. It will not happen again. We all have something to learn, Cadet Zekthor," Mia replied. "That's why we're here." As the ceremony concluded and the cadets prepared to take their posts across the galaxy, Instructor Velimora addressed the assembly one final time. "The humans have reminded us of something we had forgotten." Her harmonic voice resonated through the hall. "That strength is not merely physical. That courage is not the absence of fear, but the will to act despite it, and that sometimes the most dangerous warriors come in the smallest packages." Mia stood at attention, her boots, thoroughly cleaned and polished, gleaming in the station's light. She thought of Earth, of the billions who would follow, who would see the path she and Ken had started to forge. The galaxy would learn what every predator on Earth had eventually discovered. Humans didn't survive by being the strongest or the fastest. They survived by being the most stubborn, adaptive, and relentlessly determined species to ever evolve. And they weren't about to change now.